Alright, welcome back everybody. This week I will definitely have something a lot more compelling because seeing the video last week. Yeah, sorry about that guys. I always like to have something a lot more better for everyone to watch, and yeah, last week wasn't it, so my apologies for that. There really just wasn't much going on last week. So what we got going on is we got the Dash 60 hooked up to this tug. We got the F4 hooked up to that tug. We're getting ready to take her over to the wash pad and motor the engines, help scavenge the oil out of them so we can put as much fresh oil in as possible, as well as doing a turbine wash by shooting some water down the intakes while we're motoring the engines, and go from there. So should be a fun and productive and slightly noisy day. We're not starting the engines today at all. We're just going to motor them on the Dash 60. So let's get to it.
Well, we're just going to motor the engines over, so just don't get too close to the intakes or the exhaust. We're not going to put any power on. We're just going to motor them for 30 seconds or so, and then we'll shut them down. We might go back and after we do the other side and run them again and get a little bit more of the water out. Other than that, just want to get that oil up there so we can finish draining and do a good service on it.
Sounds good.
And just everybody be careful. Keep your head on a swivel.
Who's going to be where?
We'll have you on the upper, that way you can control how long we're motoring for, and
somebody on the hose to.
Yep.
It ain't going to pick you up at idle or at road.
Right. Right. Yep.
That's about it, really.
That'd be about
Not much to it.
Yep, it's gonna be pretty quick and easy today, and then get the oil taken care of and all that once we get back over here.
Service back up, and then we can start getting ready to take it. Maybe take it down to the pad next weekend.
Yep. Yep.
Hopefully.
Very good. All right, well, let's get after it.
Awesome.
All right, he's good to go. Throw those on that side.
All right, over to the wash pad, which is that way. Yeah, maybe. It's not lost on me that this is some of the fun days with this jet. Get to take her out. She gets out of the hangar for a little while. We get to do something a little bit fun with it, something very productive, and it's that much more closer and closer to getting her ready to fly again, which we don't have enough time to get this thing ready for the air show, but we'll make sure she looks pretty for it as a display for sure. And just like I said last week, we really don't know what's confirmed yet as far as what's flying out of the collection for the air show between us and Vietnam Warfighting Museum, but we'll see. Next few weeks we'll be able to get a much better idea of what's going to be flying for the air show and what's going to be a display. So interesting to see what we get there. Good. dirty. Oh, wow. Wow.
Air was picking up some of it.
Yeah, you had a little bit of a fog coming out the back, but not a whole lot.
You got some coming out the back for sure. I just looked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's swap the hose over then.
It's pouring out the back now.
Yeah, let's swap the hose back over and let's motor them again.
How long are we doing it this time?
Probably about 15, 20 seconds.
All right. There's a rinse.
To help dry it out.
Okay. Oh, just a straight motor?
Yep.
Yeah.
Here, you want to see what's in the tailpipes right now? Yeah. It was kind of yucky.
You don't want to start on the thing? Well, I guess we might as well. Yeah, we're not doing anything to start or anything, so yeah, we can do that. Never mind. We can let this thing spin down.
Yeah, you were getting some a good amount out the tailpipes, and it was kind of
I can't see without a flashlight, but
yeah, but that's
it
definitely
looks like
not
there's something
clean.
there. Yeah, it's actually going all the way around.
Yeah,
But not a lot.
we need a nozzle on that hose
Yeah, they can push it all the way back to the...
to
That's
bleed.
why on this side I got up a little higher. I got a little more in it, I think.
Yeah, we did pretty good.
Yeah, this side's still dry.
Yeah, you
Well,
this
a
side,
little bit.
Oh yeah.
this side it was where it was bypassing.
Well, see, that side I stood up and took it into the intake a little farther. This side I couldn't get it in there that far. I guess I could shove it up in there some, but...
We want to do a repeat on this before we do the dry.
Yeah, let's repeat this one.
Okay. Man, I gotta edit that out, Al.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, right. Okay.
There we go.
Here's the second. If I keep the water on.
Oh yeah, that's a lot more. This is not the only time I can put a camera here without getting cooked. Much better. Look at all that water.
Smell that old oil.
Yeah, that too. Did a lot better. Now we just dry it up.
good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very good.
You know, I just
When I hit my head, my hand slipped off the rag and I burned out of the tip of my finger.
Oh no.
sacrifice.
You know what that also means, right? I think I got another phantom bite for the channel. How's your hand? How's it look?
It's fine. I caught the tip of my finger on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ouch.
I caught my top of my palm on it, so it's all good.
It's surprising how fast that thing gets hot.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
I mean, it's a lot of compressed air out of this thing.
So speaking of which, get the hose off there. Let's get it back. Brooks,
Now, wait
give him a
minute,
hand.
Did I make a mistake last time or what?
There's gloves right
Yeah,
here.
but,
This is the fun part.
There are some gloves there if they're, but.
Just remember.
That was a lot of fun. And that's the largest and heaviest object I've ever had the privilege of backing into a space. Like I've had to back, like I used to own a camper years ago, but that's nothing and far lighter than a 40,000 pound airplane. But hey, I got it in there. No shame in that game. But also got all the other equipment back in safely. We got the charger back on the Dash 60. We're putting oil in the engines right now after we drained them and make sure that everything that we could drain out of the engines is drained out of the engines. So now we're filling it back up full of fresh oil, and I'm going to top off that oil cart again. So because whenever you run the engines after shutdown, you got 15 minutes to service the oil tank on the engines and make sure they're fully topped off. You got to do it while it's warm, so you got a 15 to 20 minute window per the manual to top off the oil. And I hear a radial engine. Yeah, I am. It's a Stearman, but I'm holding the wrong camera for that. Anyway, so we got that. We're just tidying up a few things, and see what else we got going on.
You'll see some bubbles go through there, and when there's solid oil in that return line, you know you're full.
You're gonna be pumping a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna probably take a little bit.
No weeks.
That's good.
Yep, we'll get her all serviced back up. We're getting close to being able to do the really fun stuff.
Right, like burning jet fuel.
Yep, like burning jet fuel.
Oh yeah.
Jet fuel into noise.
Wonderful noise. And hopefully one of these days a flight.
Yes.
Yes.
Hopefully it's fire and then leaving the ground.
Yes.
All goes as planned.
But not until she's ready.
No, and not until the expert servicing abilities of Brooks here are completed.
All right, everybody. Well, both engines have now been serviced with some good clean oil, and we have plenty in there, so that what we're planning to do next weekend is to take her outside again and actually fire up both engines, run them for a little bit, and then service the oil, make sure they're fully topped off, because the next run after that is going to be the afterburner checks, where we take her out and anchor her down and do a lot of fun stuff and make a lot of noise. So we're planning, you know, always airplane and weather permitting. We're planning on doing the AB checks probably in 2 weekends from now, but again, airplane and weather permitting. So got some fun stuff in the next couple videos for you guys. So thanks a lot for you guys' interest. Thank you guys for watching this one, and we'll catch you in the next one.